Hello, everyone. I am Natasha, and I am going to teach you that how to understand native speakers. After watching this video, you will have clear idea and mainstream to understand them. Actually, understanding native English can be challenging, especially for learners who are used to textbook English or classroom teaching. Native speakers often speak quickly, use idioms, slang, phrasal verbs, and contracted forms that are not always taught in formal education. However, with the right techniques and consistent practice, anyone can improve their ability to understand native English speakers. In this presentation, I will explain the main problems learners face, offer practical solutions, and share effective tips to help you improve your listening and comprehension skills in a smooth and interesting way. One of the biggest difficulties in understanding native English is speed. Native speakers talk fast, often joining words together or skipping syllables, which makes the speech sound unfamiliar to learners. For example, instead of clearly saying, "What are you doing?" a native speaker might say, "What you doing?" If you only learned the full form in your classes, this contracted version might confuse you. The solution is to train your ears through regular exposure. You can listen to English audio every day, such as podcasts, movies, interviews, and audiobooks, but the key is to listen actively. That means focusing, rewinding, and replaying difficult parts until you catch the words. Another challenge is pronunciation and accent. Native speakers from different countries, like the USA, UK, Australia, or Canada, have different accents. Even within the same country, people may speak differently depending on their region. This variety can confuse learners. To overcome this, you should try to listen to multiple accents. YouTube is a free and great source for this. Search for interviews with people from different places. For example, watch a British talk show one day, then a Canadian podcast the next. Over time, your brain will adjust, and you'll find it easier to understand different ways of speaking. A very common reason for misunderstanding native speakers is their use of informal language. This includes slang, idioms, and phrasal verbs that are not usually found in textbooks. For example, instead of saying, "I'm very tired," a native speaker might say, "I'm beat." Or instead of, "He canceled the meeting," they might say, "He called it off." If you don't know these expressions, you'll miss the meaning. So learning these expressions is very important. Make a habit of writing down any new slang or phrasal verb you hear and use a dictionary or online video to understand it. Context is your friend. One way to improve your understanding is by using the context of the conversation. Even if you don't understand every single word, you can guess the meaning based on the topic, tone, and body language. For example, if someone says something angrily with a certain expression, and you catch the words, "Can't believe this," you can assume something bad happened. This is called contextual understanding, and it is how even native speakers deal with unfamiliar words. Reading helps listening. This may sound surprising, but reading regularly actually improves your listening skills. How? Because reading increases your vocabulary, teaches you sentence structure, and helps you become familiar with how English is used in different situations. When you know more words and grammar, you can understand more while listening. Try reading short stories, newspapers, or blogs that interest you. If you combine reading and listening, for example, by reading the subtitles while watching a video, the improvement will be much faster. Subtitles are a great bridge between beginner and advanced listening. In the beginning, you can use English subtitles when watching a show. This will help you connect spoken words to written ones. As you get better, challenge yourself by turning off the subtitles, or using them only after the first watch. Avoid always using your native language subtitles, because they stop your brain from thinking in English. English subtitles allow you to build a connection between what you hear and what the words actually look like. Shadowing is another powerful method. This means listening to a short piece of native speech and then repeating it immediately, trying to copy the pronunciation, tone, and speed. This method helps you speak more naturally and also improves your listening skills because you train your mouth and ears at the same time. For example, listen to one sentence of a movie scene Pause and say it exactly the same way. At first, it will be hard, but with practice, it becomes easier and very effective. Songs and music can also help in understanding native English. English songs often include contractions, slang, and rhythm that are similar to spoken English. Choose a slow, clear song and try to sing along while reading the lyrics. Then try without the lyrics. This will help your brain get used to the musical and rhythmic nature of English speech. You can also write down words you don't know and look them up later. Don't fear mistakes. Many learners feel frustrated or shy when they can't understand everything, especially in real conversations. But this fear is a barrier. Understanding native English is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with mistakes. So, allow yourself to not understand sometimes. Ask questions like, "Can you repeat that?" Or, "What does that mean?" Most native speakers will appreciate your effort and speak more clearly. Make English part of your daily life. This is the secret. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster your brain will adapt. Change your phone settings to English. Watch the news in English. Talk to yourself in English while cooking or walking. This is called language immersion, and it creates a natural environment for your mind to think and understand English better. Even 15-20 minutes of focused listening a day can make a big difference over time. Join online communities. There are many groups on apps like Reddit, Hello Talk, or Discord where people discuss topics in English. You can join conversations or simply observe how people use language in real time. This helps you see how real-life English is used outside the classroom. These platforms are also good for practicing your own writing and speaking when you're ready. Set goals and track progress. Motivation is key. Set small goals such as I will watch one English video every day, or I will learn 5 new expressions every week. Keep a notebook or digital journal where you record what you learned. Review it often. When you look back after a month or two, you'll see how much progress you've made. This progress will keep you motivated to continue. Use English with a purpose. Don't just study English randomly. Use it to do things you love. If you love cooking, watch English cooking videos. If you love technology, follow English tech YouTubers. When you enjoy the content, your brain naturally stays alert and active. This emotional connection with the language helps in better retention and understanding. Train your ears and your patience. Language learning is not a race. It's a journey. You have to train your ears to get used to the sound of native English. In the beginning, everything will sound too fast and unclear, but slowly you'll start catching common words and phrases. Then you'll understand full sentences. With time, even fast speech will become easier. Be patient with yourself and trust the process. In conclusion, understanding native English is not about being perfect. It's about practice, patience, and smart techniques. Listen actively, use subtitles wisely, read regularly, and speak fearlessly. Use methods like shadowing, music, and online communities to make learning enjoyable. Focus on understanding meaning, not every word. And most importantly, make English a part of your life, not just a subject in school. With consistent effort, you will find that what once felt impossible will become completely natural. Remember, the more you listen, the more you learn. Keep going and don't give up. You are closer than you think. I hope you have enjoyed this video. But if you want videos like this, then please subscribe the channel. Thank you.